Okay, here we go. The Penn and Maggie Show.
He's about to get crazy and wild. Stay for a while. Don't touch your radio dial.
Penn and Maggie Show.
Kicking it back, sports talk. Listen to that and stay tuned for some giggles and laughs. Go.
What's the other thing we know about this population? And it's a specific phase of life. Remember, age is more than a chronological fact. What else do we know about this population, 18 through 24? They are stupid. That is why we put them in dormitories. And they have a resident assistant. They make really bad decisions. I'm Kamala Harris, and I approve this message.
Welcome to the Planet Mikey Show.
You know who else made a really bad decision?
Who's that?
Joe Biden. I'm not going to even get into it because, politics freaks me out. There's too much division in this. Can't we all unify and get together?
The morning after the debate, which I watched in Las Vegas, Nevada, I woke up and I said to anybody who would listen to me, and nobody does, be careful what you wish for about getting Joe the hell out of there. And everybody's, even the Democrats are, yay, we got to get him out, we got to get him out. I'm saying, don't do it. Don't fucking do it. Don't do it.
It's a dangerous step.
And they did it, and now the Madonna has risen.
Yeah, but they were all the people who were in the background were running Joe's thing anyway.
Oh, that's true.
And they're all from her camp of mental, of.
But they're all
leftism.
behind her because it's such an upgrade from The Walking Dead.
Yeah, Willie Brown was behind her.
And I'll tell you what,
too.
here's the sad thing, and this is the last thing I'm going to say about politics.
Please give it.
No, it is the last thing I'm going to say about politics. It is so sad that the Democrats could not find a viable, competent candidate to beat Donald Trump. Only freaking Donald Trump could find that candidate, and it's him. He's blowing this.
Right.
He is fucking blowing this.
Why?
With the, I'm better looking than she is. Is she black? Is she white? Look how many people aren't at her rally. Who gives a shit about that?
Well, yeah, but
just say, this is what I think about immigration. This is what I think about inflation. This is what I think about crime. This is what I think about the economy. No tips for, servers, all that. And what did she think?
He's
That's
not
all.
going to talk politics, but let me tell you something. He could go for an hour and be right.
I'm done.
92,
I'm done. That's it.
92% of the time.
Period, the end, new paragraph. Start,
Wait,
Mikey.
That's John Dennis Dino in the studio. Ben Kitchen over there.
Hello.
Pulling on his nostrils right now. And Smitty running the controls.
Hello.
Like the professional that he is.
That's right.
Speaking of that, I heard an ad, and I know it's your voice on it, and I'm thinking, are they still paying you to do ads on all those
Well,
radios?
of course they are. I don't let anything go for free. Nobody gets anything for free.
It was the Drains by
James.
by
We give a
James.
poop about your pipes.
Yeah, we
That's
give
right.
a poop about your pipes.
Right.
There was a time when you couldn't say that on the radio. You can say he give a fucking shit about your pipes.
We give a poop about your pipes.
But they don't pay you for that?
Oh,
Sure
yeah,
he
they
does.
do.
okay.
Residuals.
All right.
I get paid big time.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you have any residuals?
Oh,
from it?
Kingpin?
Oh, yeah, really?
Yeah, once a quarter.
How
Big
much?
check.
How much is it?
Well, when it
Come on,
first came out, it was like $7,000 or $8,000 a quarter.
Whoa.
My last one, let me think, it was $13.20.
Well, they do tend to shrink over time,
do.
just like penises. So that was Kingpin was what year? You would
92 or 4.
you got to know a lot of stars. In
Yeah.
It was there was a Fairley Brothers thing.
Fairley Brothers, Peter and Bobby,
Yeah. That was great. And you played a really good sportscaster. You did a good job.
I was in it for a long time at the end. The last 40 minutes,
Yeah.
you're sick of me by the end.
Right.
I mean, you are sick to death to see me and Chris Schenkel and I in the red ABC bowling jackets.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. That must have been cool.
was
And
fun.
it's even cooler when you get the checks.
10 days in Reno to do that.
Really?
Yeah.
You see any
That
hot
sounds
women
like
out there?
hell.
Well, did you see the movie?
John Dennis is here. He's an award-winning sportscaster from Channel 7. In case for people who don't know Boston, he did how many years at EI? 20?
20.
20 years with Callahan, the Dennis and Callahan show. To this day, the best morning show that WEI has ever had or ever will have.
That's true.
It
You
was
make
really
me
great.
blush.
We're brought to you by Shawsheen Firearms. But can we go over to the shooting range now with Vinny and shoot? Because I got some bad neighbors moving in. Also,
You want to make sure you don't miss.
Shawsheen Firearms and Bill Ricca, one of our sponsors. Pro Automotive and Pro Automotive MA.
If you've got trouble with your car,
There it
truck,
goes.
or SUV, Pro Automotive is who to see. Automotive.
A sponsor we need badly because I have 4 cars. None of them are brand new. None of them under warranty. I buy used cars. I buy former police cars just for the intimidation factor.
Sure.
Yeah. I like riding up on someone's ass in a car that is a police car. Was a police car.
Do you give them a flash of the lights?
I give them the finger.
Oh.
I don't waste to mess around with the lights. pull up right next to him, flip him the bird. You know how many birds I flip a week?
That's not.
About 40.
You don't do that.
Yep.
You're too nice of a person.
Yeah, I am, but I think I am too. But when someone's an asshole to me, cuts me off, or drives like shit, or doesn't go when the light turns green, how about fuck? Come on.
Yeah. You don't have any special lights on this car, though, right?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't. I do have that.
Too bad, though.
The Domino's thing that goes on the roof when I'm working. By the way, I wouldn't do the food thing. You know, the food delivery. I take people where they're going. I feel like I'm being an altruistic, good citizen when I do that. But when you got to go get someone's food, put it in your car stinks like whatever it is. You bring it to them, and what do they tip you on? Do they tip you on the restaurant bill, or do they give you the generic tip? I don't care. Yeah. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing food.
No. Beneath you.
Oh, we also are brought to you by the great folks at Shining Rock Golf Club in Northbridge, where Mike Stacy has tailor-made demo day. It's Friday, September 6th, noon to 4. You can go in there, play with their equipment, check it out, maybe buy it.
At the new range, by the way. At the new driving range at Shining Rock.
Right. They got the driving range. They got the Acorn Par 3 golf course. They got the 18-hole championship golf course. And Mike Stacy is the pro, and he's been on the podcast. He's a good shit. He's one of my favorite people.
Yeah.
So there you go. Oh, wait. Don't forget my grandma's coffee cake. The greatest coffee cake on earth. What flavor do you want, John?
Blueberry.
Blueberry, okay.
Yeah. It's healthy.
John Dennis.
Blueberries are healthy.
Also, I want to mention we had Phil. I love him. Now, Phil Castanetti was on with us last week, and we brought Jerry Mathers on the phone, and he's going to be in Saugus at Phil Castanetti's store this coming Sunday, the 25th from 1 to 3. Sports World is at 184 Broadway in Saugus. I'm going there so I can get a selfie with when I was a young man, he was my favorites.
The Beav.
Yeah, the Beav.
The Beav.
Jerry Mathers.
Who wasn't?
As the Beaver.
By the way,
Yeah.
say hello to Phil Castanetti when you see him.
Okay.
I sold him one of my most prized possessions. I don't do much sports memorabilia.
Was it Mario Guerrero's jockstrap?
Much better than that. When I downsized from a bigger place to a smaller place,
Yeah.
I had no room for this in Florida. I didn't want to get it. You know what it was? I'll give you a
A
hint.
dead manatee?
Joe Mooney, the former Red Sox groundskeeper.
Yeah.
He and I think I was the one person in the world he got along with.
Yeah, he was an ornery prick.
he was
Very
scrappy,
ornery guy.
He swore more than Ted Williams.
They were replacing seats at Fenway Park, and I went and I passed his office, and there were 3 seats sitting out there,
Yeah.
and they were just a mess. I mean, paint falling off and rusty and the whole thing. And I got all 3 of those seats, had them redone, put it on a nice platform, and he told me that they sat at Fenway Park from 1967 to 1978.
Wow.
So on the 3 seats, I put 6, 7, and 8. 67. So that'd be
Yeah.
Yaz to frickin' Bucky Dent, right?
Right,
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what those seats saw. And I had them in my house for a long time.
Those seats saw a lot.
I saw a
and
lot.
John took it home, made it into a nice bidet. Put a hole in the bottom, and there you go.
But I had to get rid of it, so I sold it to Phil.
Phil Castanetti has
Yes,
Oh,
he
yeah.
has it. Well, I'm
He's
sure he
got
sold it.
such unbelievable stuff
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
He's got everything because he's been doing it such a long time,
Mm-hmm.
So that's anyway. Sunday, I'm going to meet Jerry Mathers, and it's going to be a great thrill for me.
For anybody that might be listening to this in the year 2025, this is being broadcast in 2024. So in case they go to Phil's,
What did I
on
say?
August 26th or whatever. What is it? What's the date?
August
September.
20th.
Oh.
August. No, it's this Sunday, August 25th.
August 25th. I'm saying
2024.
exact 2024. In case somebody's listening,
yeah.
Come on, Mike.
Oh, they're going to go there, and he's not going to be there. They're going to be so upset.
Yeah. I mean, when this goes into reruns and syndication, people are
That's
going to
it.
hear this down the road.
It lives in infamy. All the shit I've said on this thing. The king of daytime talk died.
Yes, Phil Donahue.
Yeah.
Phil Donahue. That's kind of weird. He was 88. And, of course, he created a show that opened the door for people like Oprah Winfrey, for example,
Yep.
who's still fat. But that's not
And
her.
Ellen DeGenerate.
Yes,
Yeah,
who's
that's
still
correct.
a lesbian, right?
She's still an
Right.
asshole.
As far as we know. You can be both.
2 things can be true at
Yeah,
once.
in fact, I was behind a Subaru the other day. And
Was it a Forester?
And the person
I didn't
did not,
ask her.
And the person did not have an XL plaid shirt on.
I didn't ask her if she was a Forester, but most people shave now. They see the commercial. Every time you shave, 1/3 of what you remove is skin.
Oh, I can't look at that.
Ah, it's so
I
gross.
can't look at that commercial.
God, I'm not just going to shave my nuts anymore.
Well, it's good to exfoliate.
So Phil Donahue was 88, and he died after a long illness. Still married to
Marlo.
Thomas.
So she's available now.
Think she ever smoked?
I had such a thing for her when I was young.
Ever think she smoked cigarettes? No, I don't think so. St. Jude's. Anyway, she used to be hot when she was that
Oh
girl.
my God, I had a crush on her.
Yeah, now she's not that girl.
Well,
Anyway, he was surrounded by his family, his sister, his children, his grandchildren, his beloved golden retriever, Charlie. And he passed away peacefully following a long illness. You know, he did a good job.
Oh, he's great.
He pissed off some people. I'll tell you this. The funniest thing I ever saw was when he was interviewing Katharine Hepburn. And she's on, you know, they're doing the show for his, and at the end, he wanted a copy of her book signed by her. And after this 15, 20-minute interview, he says, will you sign one for me? She goes, yes. Who should I write it to? She didn't know his name.
well,
There you go.
And he's like, she's, I'm sorry, I'll just call you the Loon.
that's a boner shrinker, isn't it?
Oh.
It's a major boner shrinker.
Whatever happened there. So the Drains, I told you about Drains by James. So you got to, I'm going to make sure you get the money coming to you.
Drains by James, we give a poop about your pipes.
You have nice pipes, Bill.
Thank you very much, Dino. I've been complimented before.
Oh, this really struck me as weird.
What
You
is
guys
it?
ever have to go to Worcester for anything?
Worcester.
Occasionally, from time to time.
I'm going to be nice as I can be on this.
You got a story?
What a shithole. No, here's what happened. I heard this on the news today on WBZ Boston. With traffic on the threes, there was 3 holdups of pizza delivery drivers in one day in Worcester. 3 of them. Now, you think those poor guys, they're out there scraping it, trying to make some. The first holdup, they took the pizza.
Well, that's fair.
The second holdup, they took the cash
That's
from
not
the
fair.
guy.
That's not right.
And the third one, same company, they took the car.
Oh.
I swear to God.
Well, they're getting better.
Just do a carjacking.
More aggressive. Yeah, just take the car the first time. You get everything.
Get everything, and then find another guy and take all his cash and pizza. But I thought that was kind of weird that they kind of like upgraded as they went along. You know, pizza. Oh no, money.
Sure.
Oh, car.
You got to raise your goals.
It's a beautiful thing. So I'm skeptical of going to Worcester anymore, even though I end up there a lot.
Yeah.
I pick up some of the stinkiest people in Worcester.
You know, you drive a lot. I had to drive on Route 20 from Sudbury Line all the way over to, you know where Fireflies is?
Sure.
Yeah.
At the bend.
In fact, even beyond that, that road is miserable. It's horrible.
It's torn up.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
I'm sitting in the car, and normally you can take a bumpy road, but this is like, it goes on and on and on, and you find yourself getting really frustrated because it doesn't smooth out at all.
That's all of Worcester.
Well, it's,
Yes.
it's Biden's infrastructure plan working very well for Marlboro.
yeah.
By the way, Marlboro now is like 60% Brazilian, 20% Hispanic.
Yep.
And because I used to live in Marlboro, and when I registered my kids there to go to school, they had 3 tables. You know, this is if you speak Portuguese. This one is if you speak Spanish. 3 tables to register your kid.
Let's hear it.
What?
Spanish.
Oh, yo puedo hablar español. Sí, es mi segunda lengua.
Okay,
Okay,
thank
amigo?
you.
So shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Now,
Damn.
my brother Chris, you meet my brother Chris?
I never have.
He's very smart guy, very fun, good guy.
So the
And-
opposite of you.
Yes, he worked for Otis Elevator as their like European CEO controller. You know, he was on his name was on the checks for all the people.
How was
worked.
that job?
Well,
and down.
he told me though, if you push the right buttons, you go straight to the top in that business.
God.
I'm sorry. Till they give you the shaft. But my brother Chris had a nice house in Farmington, Connecticut, and it was in a nice neighborhood. And he told me that 50 Cent had moved around the block from him.
Oh, look at that.
So it was that nice a neighborhood. So I found an article. This was just recently. It says 50 Cent's big mistake. The cardinal rule of real estate is to buy low and sell high. Well, he may be doing that in Shreveport now, but his former home in Farmington, Connecticut, 50 Cent, he bought for the 51,000 square foot home on 17 acres from Mike Tyson back in 2003, and he paid $4.1 million for it.
What year again?
In 2003.
Oh, 3. Okay.
He spent millions of dollars remodeling and updating the 50-room house, expanding the nightclub that Tyson had originally put into his house, a nightclub, adding a conference room as well as an over-the-top detail like Philippe Stank Baccarat chandelier in the dining room.
Yeah, got one of those.
So he over customized the house, and that's a big mistake, as anyone in real estate would know.
You betcha.
When it came time to sell it in 2007, 50 Cent had big ambitions for the property. He listed it at $18.7 million.
I see. He bought it for what?
4.9.
Wait, okay.
It sat on the market for years, and then in 2018, it was on the $1 million listing with celebrity real estate Frederick Eklund, who's trying to sell the property for him. He said he loved the house, but it's too much space for me by myself. He received an offer of $4.2 million, which 50 Cent turned down.
Yeah.
Which is about what he paid for it. He ended up selling the house for $2.9 million, representing an 84% discount from his original asking price.
Any reason why it was priced so low?
Because all the stuff he did to it.
You think?
Yeah.
But
Chris Adams lived next door.
well, that's why. Yeah, Chris had some wild parties. You know, chandeliers, sex, everything.
It's hard to do that.
That's a
No, it's not. It's virtually
14 million.
impossible to do that.
I know.
To spend $4 for it in 2003
Yeah.
and sell it for $2 for half that?
2.9. So now he's going to change his name to 40 Cent. Dumbass. I mean, honestly,
No sin.
that's a terrible thing. And now this news story, Bill Smith.
Holy shit. Now the news with Mike
I'm Ted
Adams.
Koppel. Excuse me. God, I've got some phlegm going on, don't I?
You okay there, Mike?
I couldn't believe the piss I had to take when I got here.
Oh, gee, stop. Don't. We don't need to know. Shut
I had
up.
to piss like a Budweiser Clydesdale who drinks nothing but light beer.
And now the news.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Woman dies after getting caught in baggage carousel at Chicago's O'Hare Airport. And it wasn't Pete Buttigieg. A woman died Thursday morning at Chicago's O'Hare after getting caught in a baggage carousel. The woman, who's not yet been publicly identified, was 57, according to the Chicago Police Department. She was a member of the public and not a worker at the airport, which is a good thing. Emergency responders were called to Terminal 5 at about 7:45 a.m.
That's a good name.
Reports of a woman pinned in machinery.
Oh, God.
Upon arriving at the scene, they found the woman, quote, entangled in the conveyor belt system used to move baggage.
Oh, man.
They pronounced her dead at the scene. Police said the surveillance footage showed the woman entering an unoccupied, restricted area. No, you're not supposed to do that. I've wanted to kill people that are standing next to the baggage claim.
Don't they think that was a suicide?
Could be.
This lady?
Yeah.
I think I read something that said she
wanted to die that way,
yeah.
too.
Wow. See, if I'm going to commit suicide at
Got
the
a lot of
airport,
baggage.
I'm not going to do it that way. I'm going to get on one of those lifts and get sucked into the jet engine.
Yes, right.
She suffered, right? She suffered.
Much quicker.
Like if you cut your air off, how long do you realize I'm about to die?
Yeah.
Like a minute?
Yeah.
2 minutes?
Gotta be.
Yeah.
Like you got 2 minutes of agony.
But there's no
You
research.
get sucked into those jet things.
It's over.
Boom.
Yeah.
There's no research on how bad it is once you get into that engine, though. You don't know. Because
That's
no
a
one's
mess.
no one's ever done that before.
So I guess he's going to be cremated, isn't he?
another
He's cream, all right.
another airline story for you quickly, because news to me is my life.
Now the news with Mike, whose life is the
Maybe
news.
you know this player, Dino, if you remember this guy's name, a former NFL player arrested on a Delta Airlines flight from Boston to Dublin, Ireland.
I talked to Mita Perel about this.
You did?
Yeah.
After he was accused of urinating on another passenger.
Oh, the pride of Boston College football.
Flight 154 was heading to Dublin from Boston early Sunday. It was diverted and forced to return to Logan because of an unruly passenger.
See, that's not right there. That's bullshit.
What?
Well,
What?
he fucks it up for everybody. They were an hour out of Boston on the way to Dublin.
Right.
He pisses on an old lady.
Yeah.
Gets,
And she didn't even mind.
agitated, and they got to turn the all the way back.
Wait, then
Start all over.
Go to Iceland or something.
Can they just drop him off?
push him out of the plane? He pissed on a lady, right?
You're not going to give his name?
Oh, yeah. It's
Gosder
hold on.
Chairless.
Yeah, it's right here.
Gosder Chairless.
Gosder Chairless,
Yeah.
age 40, of Wakefield, Massachusetts, who appeared in court Monday, pleaded not guilty to charges of disorderly conduct, disturbing a flight crew, resisting arrest, and pissing on someone.
Yep. Boston College Eagle, and played in the pros.
Yep.
I think the Lions.
I'll tell you who he played for. He played for the Lions,
Yeah.
drafted by them, Colts, and the Tampa Bay Bucks
Ah.
before retiring in 2016, which is when I retired.
Yeah. Well,
You know,
and you haven't pissed on very many people since then.
I didn't retire
Only on domestic
voluntarily.
flights.
Just Ben and Bill.
I'm like Joe Biden.
Pretty much.
I never retired voluntarily ever. In
He
my
just
life.
pisses us off.
So yeah, so that's a real. Now that's a.
Now, let me ask you this.
Yes.
Back in my drinking days, in the worst moment of my life,
Yes.
it would have never occurred to me
To piss on someone?
to get so agitated to whip it out and urinate on an elderly woman.
No. No, not when all those young women are around.
Yeah, no, it's. I mean, where does that come from?
Well, because elderly women sometimes piss on
No,
themselves.
no, no. I just mean the compulsion to do this. I understand some people get angry and they want to fight like everything is a slight.
Yes.
Other people get, oh, Mikey, I love you. Come here, Mikey. Give me a hug, Mikey. And then there's people in between.
Yeah.
But what dark recess of your brain,
Right.
after 17 Tito's,
Yeah.
makes you think it's a good thing to get up in an airplane, whip it out, and piss on an old
Well,
lady?
two things. First of all, the line at the bathroom could be real long.
Well, all right.
And secondly, she might not notice because she's already pissed herself. So you say, well, this doesn't hurt her at all,
That's
right?
a very good question about
Right?
the line.
I don't
No,
want to
it-
see
it-
his internet
There's nothing
search
worse.
history.
No.
Yeah, especially.
Well, if you were on the plane when you showed up for the podcast today,
Yeah.
you would have pissed on Bill if he was
I
sitting
was
in the
so
kitchen.
ready.
You know,
Yeah,
you would.
yeah.
I tried to block the door, but
Yeah,
I
yeah.
saw that
Honestly,
look in his face.
I was like, and I'm not incontinent. I'm not that old. I'm getting there. But imagine how it feels when your bladder's the size of a walnut. For some guys, and they got the prostates enlarged, and they have to pee every 40 minutes, and if they don't, it's an accident.
Yeah.
I play golf with a guy, and I'm not going to tell you his name. Every 2-3 holes, he's got to go out in the woods and piss.
Come on, man.
I'm telling you. I make him not drink. We go out there. I say, you can't have anything. You're not even water. Just slows the game down. I have a quiz. First of all,
a quiz.
yeah, this is a quiz. Now, this is you guys. I'm talking about Bill Smith and Dino.
Yeah.
I don't think that Ben Kitchen would know a lot of these.
Oh, see, that's disrespectful.
really he's a young
true,
guy.
though.
Oh, it's an older thing, a generational thing.
That's ageism.
He's young.
All right.
I knew where he was going with this. Was it 50s TV?
Well, it's TV westerns.
Yeah.
Right now,
I'll be
I'm going
back
to tell
in
you
5.
the name of the. Don't even think about that. I'm going to give you the name of the western, the movie. I mean, the TV show, and you guys have to tell me who is the leading role in that western movie. Very good.
Yeah.
That would be Flicka.
My friend.
I banged her. Let's start with a lot of these are Warner Brothers.
Flick a girl?
They're all I don't know. Well, Flicka doesn't sound like a guy, does it?
It mattered not to you, did
I'm
it?
Flicka. The show is called Bronco.
Bronco.
Bronco tearing across the Texas plain. Bronco Lane. Who's the star of that?
No idea.
Clint Eastwood.
No.
Nope. Sorry. 0 for 1. Are you writing this down, Ben?
No.
Ty Hardin. Ty
Oh,
Hardin.
Ty Hardin. Hardin. Yeah.
Ty Hardin.
Ty, middle name initial was you.
Ty-
you Hardin.
Tie a yellow ribbon around my old oak tree over here. All right. How about the show Sugarfoot?
I remember that barely.
Yeah,
It's
that-
like at the beginning of my memory.
Sugarfoot. Easy rope and cattle.
Oh, it's James Garner.
Nope.
No, it was that weird-looking guy.
Blonde guy.
Yeah.
Will Hutchins.
Oh, Will,
Okay,
yeah.
so you're 0
Never
for
got
2. You guys didn't pay
Would
attention.
never have gotten that.
You didn't pay attention.
Okay.
Cheyenne. Cheyenne.
That was Clint Walker.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, we got one
Thank you
point
very much.
Nicely
over
done,
there.
Bill.
That's right.
Maverick
James Garner.
and Brett and Bart. There was 2 brothers. Brett and Bart.
Nobody remembers Bart.
No.
No,
Jack Kelly.
You're looking it up, you shitball.
Yeah,
right.
I am. I don't know any of these.
We give John Dennis a point. Dino's gets 1 to 1.
James Garner.
Oh, okay. Now you got to name 4 stars of this series. Rawhide.
Well, that was Clint Eastwood.
Yes, that's 1. Who played the Trailmaster?
Larry Storch. No, that was a different Western.
Ward Bond.
F Troop.
No.
Wasn't Ward
Oh,
Bond?
Ward Bond.
You guys are.
Oh, he's Wagon Train.
I love
Yes,
that.
I
The
got it.
Wagon
That's
Train?
down
All
here.
right, I already got that.
Okay.
Give me a point
He's
for
got 2. You got to name 4 stars from Rawhide. Come on. Clint Eastwood.
Clint
Jer-
Eastwood,
you guys don't know. Eric Fleming.
Eric Fleming, yeah,
Oh,
that
come
guy. I
on.
was just
Sheb-
going to say that.
Sheb Woolley,
Sheb Woolley,
who did
the
Purple-
Purple People Eater.
Yes.
Yes, that guy.
And Paul
Paul Britton. Yeah, I remember. him,
Brenniger.
too. Yeah, that's right.
It's like rhymes with vinegar.
Steve Rains.
Steve Rains.
He drank a lot of vinegar, and they named him Paul Brenniger, and his wife thought he was a douche.
You know what, Billy? I feel
James
much better
Murdoch.
about our quiz.
I know.
After
Yeah,
this
me too.
piece of shit.
Okay, let's see. Well, you just
Jesus,
you
Mikey.
got 2.
You know, I felt bad because I thought ours was too difficult.
not even
and
ready.
he's giving this like Paul.
Okay, well, I'll make it easier for you guys.
Good.
Rifleman.
Oh, Chuck Connors.
Yes.
Connors, come
Who
on
played first base for which two teams?
The Boston Celtics.
No, that's
The Red Sox
no.
and the Dodgers.
Dodgers and the
Pirates.
no.
The
He played for the Dodgers and he played for
the Cubs.
No.
I think it is the Cubs.
Yeah.
And Johnny Crawford, who just died.
He did Chuck Connor's kid on that show.
Yeah.
Illegitimate kid.
Paul. Hey, Paul.
Pa, hey, Pa.
I'm not your paw kid, but I'll pay for you. Have gun will travel.
Oh, there you go. Jack Palance.
No.
Oh, what?
Have gun will travel. Oh, the other guy. Hold on.
I'm ashamed of you
No,
guys.
Paladin. What was his name?
Yes, Paladin.
He had a
Richard
Boone. Now, hold on.
You're not getting credit for
Richard Boone. When I was in the Navy, Richard Boone had a beautiful, like an outdoor bar on the west coast of the Big Island. And we all went over there one day. I don't know what the hell. We were stationed in Oahu. We steamed over to the other island. And we get there, and he's sitting in there. He's playing cards with people.
Of
and
course.
It's wide open. There isn't a lock on any door. And everybody loved this guy. They just respected the place. It was just all hours of the day.
What
and
year
night.
was this? About
67.
Oh, okay.
1967.
what a boon it was for that
Oh, it was
island.
great. He was a nice guy. He just-
my
he
only
tucked anywhere.
gun and holster set when I was like 7 was a
Have-gun.
Paladin.
Have-gun.
It had the Paladin, the horse's head.
Yes.
On the side of my what do you call it? You put the gun in.
still have it?
The holster.
You
yeah.
still have it?
No.
All right.
I sold it to Phil Castanetti.
Bat Masterson.
Oh, the same guy who played with the hat.
Barry.
Gene Barry.
Gene Barry.
I think he was Jewish.
Yeah.
Jewish cowboy.
How many more do we have?
Bucky
of these?
Goldstein.
Yeah, I know. How many
Well, you
more?
have to be somewhere?
I want to get onto a better quiz.
Got food here. Wait a minute. I'm not even halfway
See, this
done.
doesn't include a lot of people who are listening, Mikey.
Well, yeah, but
like Ben fell asleep 20 minutes ago.
This is our demo.
I'm
It is?
testing your. I'm testing your metal. Okay, name the 4 stars of Bonanza.
Oh, that's easy.
Oh, well.
Dan Blocker, Michael Landon,
Lorne Green.
Parnell Roberts,
Yep.
and Lorne Green.
Lorne
yeah.
Green.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Hop Sing.
Hey, let's bring.
Oh,
Don't forget Hop
you
Sing.
know who played Hop Sing?
Hop Sing.
Wang Chung.
Oh, man.
And Wang Chung that's like on Hawaii Five-0. You know what was it?
Dano.
No, it was the
yeah, that guy.
Kim Song as Fung Q or
Yeah,
whatever. It
Fung
was
Q.
like, why do you bother? Brandon was also Chuck Connors. I was skip over that. Who played Daniel Boone?
Fess Parker.
Fess Parker.
Who played Davy Crockett?
Fess Parker.
He had a thing for fur hats.
Well, yeah. Maybe it was something to do with the beaver.
Who played? Leave It to Beaver with Barbara Billingsley, Hugh Beaumont, Tony Dow, and Jerry Mathers as the Beaver. Thank you. Who played Wyatt Earp?
Oh, I can picture him.
See, it's all coming back to him.
Again, it's at the beginning of my memory. Kind of a handsome
The,
guy,
the
wavy
string
black
tie,
hair.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gene Barry.
No. What is it?
Hugh O'Brien.
Hugh
Oh, yeah.
O'Brien.
Hugh.
Who played the Lone Ranger?
Clayton.
Yes.
Clayton Kershaw. He was a lefty.
Clayton Moore.
Clayton
Adam
Moore.
Clayton Powell.
Yeah.
Clayton Moore played the Lone Ranger.
Jay Silverhills.
These are going to get tough now.
Oh,
Who's
come
winning
on.
this?
How many more do you have?
I got a couple
Oh,
more.
I've lost interest.
Dino's winning.
Who played Alfego Baca?
Don't even know who that is.
The
I
cat.
don't think you can
Disney.
say that on podcast.
Robert Loggia. It was Robert Loggia. That's Robert Loggia.
R as in Robert Loggia.
Right. Okay.
O as in oh my. Is that Robert Loggia?
Okay. Name all the characters on Roy Rogers.
Roy Rogers.
Yes.
Dale Evans.
Yes.
Pat Buttram.
I banged her.
And
Nellie
Bullet.
Bell
Nellie Bell and
was
Bullet.
the car.
Pat Brady
And
yeah,
Bullet.
Nellie Bell. Right. Buttermilk was
her
Dale's
horse.
Yeah. That's a song. Texas John Slaughter.
No idea.
Oh, okay. Tom Troy's a Disney thing. You know that Texas John Slaughter made them do what they oughter, 'cause if they didn't, they died. You don't
Who
remember
dreamed
that?
up? That's funny.
All right, who was in Wagon Train?
Ward Bond.
Correct.
Thank you.
Wanted Dead or Alive?
What's his name? Bullet.
Steve McQueen.
Steve McQueen.
And last but not
Oh,
least,
thank God.
well, it's
God, baby Jesus,
but
thank you.
not-
Z at the last. So it's alphabetical. Who played Zorro?
Guy Williams.
Yes,
Thank-
Guy
thanks
Williams.
very much.
Billy, nice job.
I think he wins this.
Really strong finish.
Out of the night when the freshman, when out of the night when the
something was
right.
rising.
There's a man that's known as Zorro.
It's a perfect song.
Zorro.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay, well, that was fun, wasn't it? You guys
Yeah, thanks a
failed
lot, Mike.
miserably.
Well, the first 10 minutes were okay. The last half hour, not so
it was
much.
only 6 minutes
No.
total, Dino.
Half hour.
Thanks,
Come
Mike.
on, man. You used to do, how long was the longest sportscast you ever had to do on Channel 7?
Well, they were shrinking as the years, ESPN came in, Nest and all that, so
Right.
they shrunk. 7.5?
Yeah, that's like a weekend show,
Yeah,
maybe?
No.
Wow.
Yeah,
There's a lot of highlights in there.
I know. Hey, this team beat that team by this score.
Yeah, but you probably had a producer. You didn't have to edit your own highlights, right?
No.
So the Indiana Jones, what? What does this say?
See, Mikey's losing
He
his
just phased
eyesight
out.
now.
He just phased out.
He did a Joe Biden.
Oh, he left and hasn't come back.
I got it. I found it.
Are you back?
Okay. You know the hat that Indiana Jones wore in the movie?
Yeah, the fedora.
Yeah.
It sold at auction. Just take a wild guess how much it
120,000.
Four and a
More.
$4.5 million.
less.
Don't you hate it when people overshoot it? Oh,
Ruins the whole.
Yeah, like $2 million, no big fucking deal. You said 4.5.
600,000.
Damn.
For Indiana Jones hat.
The stunt guy had it.
Yeah, well, it
The
was his
stunt
hat.
guy stole it.
Yeah, it was
they
his,
have all the stuff.
It was his hat. Indy borrowed it for the major scenes.
I told you about Peter and the bowling ball, didn't I? Peter Farrelly from Kingpin, the bowling ball with the rose inside.
Yeah.
I tell you that story?
No.
I
know who
read
Peter
something-
Farrelly is,
Yes. Well, the Kingpin, Bill Murray's famous bowling ball, had that rose inside.
Yeah.
Remember that? And I read a story, and it said it just sold at an auction, memorabilia, for $600,000.
Wow.
And I texted Peter, and I said, Peter, you should have hung on to the bowling ball. He said, that story is bullshit. He said, that was the backup bowling ball that the stunt guy had. He said, I have the original, the real one used. Oh.
Now, so he's rich.
He's got two of them.
At least you know what's the bottom line now. You make a lot of money on that.
I found out
Yeah,
something
yeah,
interesting. I think it was like the Beastie Boys were on Conan O'Brien's podcast, and they told this story. And then other artists have since come out and told this story. So you know the gold record that they send you if you have some on your wall.
Yeah,
Bill.
I have a couple.
It's almost never the actual record.
Really?
If you go to play it, it's some junky bullshit that the record label had.
No, they just
left over.
relabel it and they paint it
yeah,
gold.
just dip it gold or whatever they do and relabel
there's
it. It's
two out
never
there.
the actual album.
I wonder who actually tried to play their gold record.
the
Wouldn't occur
Beastie
to me.
Boys.
they
the other
tried.
one, like John Densmore from the Doors.
Because it looks like a real record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Those two guys, you said the Beastie Boy guy and John Densmore, they're stupid fucking jerks because those are collector's items. You don't do that. You don't try to plan. Put a needle on them. It's gold paint.
Jeez, listen to Mikey.
I have gold records. I got two of them hanging right out here.
Yeah, you do.
Not because I had any great wizard ability to program a radio station, but because once it went to number one, you get the record sent to you.
Wow.
One of them's REO Speedwagon.
You mean you didn't earn those? That were just sort of given to you haphazardly?
Can I just tell you something? I've never earned anything in my life legitimately. I really haven't.
We know that.
So Indiana Jones, we did that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. They're giving abortions at the DNC convention.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you right now?
I'm tired. Look at this. I got this food sitting over here. You don't think if I wasn't tired, I wouldn't already be eating this?
That's true.
So what was I going to do now?
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
DNC.
No, I did that.
They're
already.
giving
Okay, we're
vasectomies
done with that.
at
It
the
doesn't
DNC.
matter.
Yeah.
We're having fun, right?
Mike, yeah.
Dino's here for fuck's sake. We haven't seen him in about how many months now?
Well, it's a year. Every year
is
I
it
do
a
this.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah. And his shows are always, we get more listens to Dino's shows than any other guest we've ever had on this show.
Can we
Remember-
tie up this segment with a piece of politics?
Okay,
That I
sure.
said I wouldn't go back
Yeah,
to?
I'm
This
happy
is
to
different,
do
though.
that.
This is different. You know what's happening on this date? What is the date? Whatever it is. 2024.
August 20th.
Yeah. They're having an election for the mayor of Cheyenne, Wyoming. There are 6 candidates. This is all true. One of them is a librarian who invented an AI chat box to run the city. And so he and his chat box are running as a mayor, and it's all designed to make every decision emotion-free, only based on data. It's like, an AI mayor. And he may win. And so a computer will be the mayor of Cheyenne, Wyoming, if that happens. Think about that.
Well-
I mean, look at the extrapolation. If that works, and this town turns around, crime goes away, taxes go down, everything works out, where does it stop? Like Alex Cora, get the fuck out. We got an AI chat box manager.
We don't
for
need
Major
a
League
real-
Baseball. We don't
yeah.
need a real manager.
That's right.
He looks at the batting averages. You take the pitcher, boom, boom. You're in. Pinch hit, not pinch hit. Run, steal,
I
hit and
think
run.
it's great. I think it's a great
I mean,
idea.
this could go on forever.
It takes the politics.
I'm not sure it's
out
good
of it.
though.
It takes the politics out of it. though.
Yeah.
You know, now you don't. Now you don't have to be an asshole to be a politician. You can just be a machine, right?
That's right.
I'm all for that, by the way. I'm all for automating stuff, where, especially when there's just a political involvement in your decision-making process.
Yeah.
Because that that ruins everything. People always go with
The emotion.
yeah. So,
Oh, come on, we love you. We love you. You're so smart. You're so smart. You're
Yeah.
really smart.
yeah, I'm all done
You
with.
don't laugh stupid.
When you and Callahan were
You're just really smart.
you and Callahan were on the radio for how many years in Boston?
20.
20
And
years.
you never
just said
talked
so.
politics.
No, he just said it. But he's left and come back since then. He
Yeah,
won't say that part.
yeah.
That's right.
Go ahead.
How many what?
Nothing.
Nothing, Mike.
Go
What
ahead,
are you
Mike.
guys doing to me here?
No, we're all waiting and listening.
Yes, we're listening.
Are
very
you testing
patiently.
testing my metal?
How does that make you feel, Mike?
Legit. I don't know.
So you
what-
were saying?
Yeah, I remember now.
Oh, God.
See, I got a really bad short-term memory issue.
My
Want to hear a
God.
joke?
Just 2 days ago, I was
How did
talking
this,
to.
How did this happen?
I don't remember who it was, but I was talking to this guy about something,
Ben's got a joke.
and I don't know what it was. What's the joke, Ben?
I once dated a twin. People would always ask us, like, how do you tell them apart? I was like, well, Ashley is a blonde and Michael has a penis.
See that?
So there you go. You got a joke.
That's good.
That's very nicely done too. I like how you flipped that thing on.
Concise.
Now you guys
Didn't learn it from Mikey.
You guys have. I have a penis. You all want to see it? Back up.
No, that's okay. Is that the one with you have tattoo on him that says bong?
It says bong, but when I get excited, it says Boston Strong.
That's the one.
Hey.
That old joke was it said Pete's.
Right.
We got excited. It said Pete's Bar and Grill, Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania.
So anyway, but no, what were we talking about?
Dino's got
I
a
forgot.
quiz.
Oh, really?
Are you done with your
Are you
bullshit?
kidding me? I got nothing else on
done?
here.
Oh, good.
Except the final song.
All right, let me say this. Let me take over for just a second, if I may.
That's why we brought you in, Dino, because
Exactly.
we're starting to fade mentally.
Dino, please take over.
I will. Mikey puts the idiot in idiot savant.
There you go.
When it comes to knowing song names, lyrics,
Yes.
and artists.
He's
There
bragged
is-
about this for years that he knows every song.
You should know.
brag.
If it was a hit.
Yeah.
It is
wasn't a hit.
It is a singular skill set
Yep.
that nobody. If they had Jeopardy for this, you'd run the category.
Yes.
absolutely.
Jeopardy, Greg Kinn Band.
Jeopardy. Yeah,
That's correct.
See what I mean?
Our love's in
Oh,
jeopardy.
but you are an
In
idiot
fact,
savant.
let's do a Greg Kinn Band song at the end of this. At the end of this
Like a
podcast.
tribute
You want
to-
to do that?
Yeah, let's do
Joe
that.
and Jerry do one. They want to do it.
Joe and Jerry?
You know how Joe and Jerry. We have Castiglioke.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, that'll be at the end. It'll be Greg Kinn though, right? Can you find that?
Yes.
Now, unlike your sheet of bullshit,
Who played the rifleman?
Somebody had to say it. Thanks, Dino.
That would be Lucas McCain. You mean?
some thought went into this.
Chuck Connors.
And we have 10 songs for you.
Okay, I'll
and we're
get
gonna
them
start,
all.
And they're going to, no, you won't. I guarantee. What do you think, Bill? What do you think? How many out of 10?
Out of 10, he may get 2, maybe 3.
I say
come
3.
on.
I'll say 3.
Okay.
But if you gave me the over-under is 4, I'd go under.
You guys are chafing my ego here.
Yeah, well, we're going to do more than that in a minute.
Like a
Now,
little
here's
chafing.
the good news, Mike. It starts easy.
Good.
So 10 is the easiest.
Just like all my girlfriends.
10 is the easiest.
Okay.
And then 9 and then 1, according to Bill,
So we'll go back.
should be the most difficult. We're going to
Okay.
start at 10.
Start at 10.
Okay.
Ready?
And by the way,
I'll ace this.
feel free to sing along. Here's the key. This is the key. These songs are extraordinarily well known.
Yep.
Everybody knows them. Everybody knows the lyrics.
Okay.
Nobody.
And you think I won't?
Can you shut up for a second? God damn.
Some things never change.
Honest to
Dino.
God.
Coitus interruptus.
They are very popular. Everybody knows them. Everybody knows the lyrics. Nobody, with the exception of Mike Adams, knows who did the song, who
Okay.
the artist was.
I'm
Okay?
ready.
All right. Let's start with number 10. Man, this is a lay. I'm actually embarrassed to start you off with this.
This is a layup.
Yeah. Okay. You can sing, by the way, anytime you want.
Walking in Memphis. Well, I'm walking in Memphis.
No, but we need the artist. Everybody knows it's Walking in Memphis.
Yeah, it's the artist.
Yes, that's the quiz. You have to name the artist. The song everybody knows.
Okay. It's a guy's name.
I'm shocked.
Hold on. It's and he shares the name with another. It's a famous name, but it's not the one you're thinking of.
Yeah, you're right.
It's
Let's listen to it.
No, it's Elvis Smith. Well, I'm walking with my feet back down on the peel, a banana peel.
If you don't get this, I'm changing my guess to 0.
Wait a minute. He shares.
No, honest to God, I am.
He shares a famous last name with another artist.
You said this. 10 seconds.
Who is it?
Mark Cohn.
Yeah, David Cohn, the pitcher's his cousin.
Keep track. 0 for 1, Ben. 0 for 1. Oh my God.
I know.
I'm rethinking.
Do you know the size of the joint I smoked before we started this show?
Go to 1?
Yeah. No. I'm saying it's just going to be
one song.
I'm going to surprise you. I'm going to surprise you.
You better.
I'll still get an A.
Here's number 9. Everybody knows this song. Kind of from the Lakers, Celtics, 80s kind of thing. Hollywood. It's not Paula Abdul.
I got to hear the lyrics.
Yeah, of course.
Hey.
Sound familiar?
It does.
Yeah. Well, when you hear the lyrics
that I've heard.
Yeah.
It
was a good song back in the day.
It's a woman.
Yes, it is.
Sings it.
Good. You couldn't have queued this up to the...
Paula Abdul.
Yeah. No, it's not. I told you it's not Paula Abdul, but it's from that era.
By the way, Paula Abdul.
Yeah.
I banged her.
My God.
This wasn't a hit.
Yes, it was.
Huge hit.
Wait till we get to the chorus. You'll hear it.
Is it Paula Abdul?
No. Name of the song is
Abdul Farouk.
I Don't Want to Fall in Love. You'll hear it.
Yeah, see, this wasn't in my era, though. I mean, I'm old, you know.
See?
Oh.
I
Yeah,
don't
that's
wanna-
Abdul Farouk.
So you have no idea?
No.
Okay, so 0 for 2. That's Jane Child.
That's not. It wasn't a hit.
Oh, yes, it was.
In what
All right,
year?
there is nobody who doesn't know this
I
song.
started doing drugs in '84.
Nobody doesn't know. Nobody doesn't.
Mikey.
Not know
Okay, I
this
stopped
song,
doing '84.
including the words. Go ahead
Okay.
and play number 8. The name of the song is "We Are Young." Everybody knows this.
Heartache to heartache.
We can't
Give
cue.
me a second, I need to get my story straight. My friends are in the bathroom getting higher than the Empire
He doesn't know this
State.
one, I know
My
that.
lover, she is
Why did you
waiting
pick
for
songs that
me
were after I
just across
stopped
the bar.
doing
My
drugs?
heart's been taken by some sunglasses, asking about a scar. And I know I gave
By the way,
it to you months ago.
I thought this was a woman singing all these years.
I did too.
And when I pulled up the video, this is a guy. It's a guy singing.
I was the same with Boy George.
With a woman's name.
Yeah.
Ethel Merman.
Ethel. Yes.
I banged her.
Okay, here's the. Everybody knows that
No,
part.
see, I don't know this.
It's gone. It's gone.
Oh, it's gone. Okay.
gone.
Well, actually, I don't know. These are all after
We
my...
are young. Remember that song? All right.
No,
Janelle Monáe.
That no. The band is fun.
Oh, yeah.
Janelle Monáe does a
He's the
feature
singer.
on the song. She is a British singer.
Oh, she is.
Yes.
Oh.
You know what? You don't even know if she's a he or she.
Fun
People
is the
really-
name of the band
Why is there a guy singing?
because he's the
How,
lead singer
how
of
come
the
I never
band
heard
named
that
Fun.
song before? Was it after
This is
80
getting annoying.
Wait a minute. Was it after '84?
That was
I have
like
no idea.
2000 and
All right, number 7. Number 7.
Wheelhouse. Blue Suede.
Oh,
What's that
see?
a feeling?
He got one.
He got one.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Let's play this a little bit.
You know, I banged everybody in that group.
so this is 1 for 4.
1 for 4.
Deep inside of me, girl, I can't believe what you left on my toilet seat
Okay, good.
when you
Good.
blow me.
Nice
Oh,
job.
sorry.
All right, Mikey got one. All right. This is one, I will admit, I thought this was a different artist forever.
Okay.
I thought this was Van Morrison.
Okay.
Play number 6.
King Harvest danced in the moonlight.
Yeah, good.
2.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Doesn't it sound like Van Morrison?
I know this whole song. I'm going to sing the whole thing for
Okay,
you. right
good. Excellent.
Sing 23 seconds of it. Go ahead.
now. We get it almost every night. When your poontang's real tight, it's just right.
That was good, Mikey.
I used to play that shit on the radio.
You got 2 in a row. 2 in a row. Yep. All right. You think he'll get this one?
I
Five?
hope so. I hope so.
It's a
Because
difficult.
those first three were too tough.
It's a difficult group because it's not like Mark Cohn or Jane Child. This is a weird one. Remember when groups are getting weird names?
Yeah.
This is in that
King Harvest
genre.
Dancing in the
Exactly.
Moonlight.
All right. Play number 5.
Oh.
Just listen. Just enjoy. Relax.
He knows the chord changes.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, Kiss Me by that girl.
Nope.
Yeah, it's a girl. I can tell. Unless it's Boy George again.
We got him on this one, Billy.
Yeah, we got
This is difficult.
Da, da, na, 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 na.
So-
it's after my era, though.
Just stop with the excuses.
What's her name?
Sixpence None the Richer. Sixpence None the Richer.
Yeah, none the richer, because I wouldn't buy that fucking piece of shit record. I'll tell you what.
Sweetie, we're only on number 5.
I'm ready.
These are getting harder.
No, that's
All right,
right.
number 4.
That's what she said.
Everybody knows this.
Oh, yeah.
Just listen for a moment.
Featured
Relax.
on Yacht Rock a lot.
Yacht Rock.
Yeah.
This is some.
I had to watch the video of this thing to get this song. You ever see this guy?
Yeah.
Roger Whittaker?
Wrapped around each other.
Is it Roger Whittaker?
No.
Do you know the new song?
Trying so hard.
Oh, you should.
They play it in Provincetown all the time,
First cold winter together.
but only at the beaches and restaurants.
Lying in each
Oh,
other's arms.
yes.
Like Bogey and Bacall.
But you know
Yeah, I know this song,
Everybody knows this
but
song.
I don't know the.
Sing it, Mike.
Just like Bogey and Bacall. I mean, what kind of dipshit puts that in this song? Bogey and Bacall both dead.
You can't even come up with the name.
No.
Really? That surprises me. Hang on. Listen.
Refrain.
we had it all.
Just like Bogey and Bacall.
Yeah.
Just like Boogie and Bacall.
I remember the song. I probably played it on the radio, but it sucks so bad.
Here comes the name.
Lying in our room. Lately it shows.
Key Largo.
Very good.
Sail away to Key Largo.
All right.
All right, let's go.
No idea?
No. Who did it?
Bertie Higgins.
Fuck him.
Bertie Higgins.
Yeah, he's an asshole.
All right.
Still is.
So what is that? Two
One
out of
hit, and he thinks he owns a fucking place.
2 out of 8, right?
Yeah.
Number 3.
What is love?
Oh, that's from that movie there.
Don't hurt me
No more. This was in a movie.
Good song.
It was in the SNL sketch that became a movie.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know the artist. I don't.
Can we get to the What is Love part? What is Love is the name of the
Chaz
song.
and the Jizwa?
It is Chaz and the Jizwa.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
What is love? He just sang it once.
Hadaway. Hadaway.
See, but
You only got 2.
You pulled these out of a book of absolutely
No.
obscure.
Have you ever heard that song?
Yes.
A million times.
in a movie.
You know the words to Key Largo.
Dino poured
yeah.
over all the statistics
I
and
did.
came up with
I
these
did.
songs.
Yeah.
He knew
I know,
these are
but
the
that
ones.
band, the name of that band, what was it again? That last one?
Oh, Sixpence None the Richer?
Shitball and the Numbnuts. I mean, it's like nobody remember. Even their family doesn't remember
All right.
them.
This one's really hard. This one's really hard.
That's what she said last night.
It's a really long introduction, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah. We can talk among ourselves for a second because you won't recognize it until he starts singing.
Yep.
Yeah. Who's he?
It's a he. It's a he.
You sure?
Actually, I'll give you a hint. It's 2 he's.
Yeah.
Like Loggins and Messina. Hang on. You'll recognize the chorus.
Yeah, I don't know this.
It's a good song.
So far.
Well, whoa, wait till you get to the chorus. It's really good.
Does it turn gay or something?
Yeah, it turned to gayer.
Guys are great songwriters, excellent musicians.
Yes. Here we go. Sweet baby.
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
It sounds like Earth, Wind, and Fire. These were before Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Peter Cetera.
Stanley Clark and George Duke.
Yes.
Clark Duke Project.
2 giants.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck both of those assholes.
Oh, man.
Jeez.
I don't.
You're a bad loser.
No, but those
You're a
two
bad
guys-
loser.
This isn't
I'm
mainstream.
disappointed. All right. And finally, one that everybody can sing along to.
Okay.
And if you better get this, this will be 3 out of 10. Well, he's batting 300.
Is this old McDonald? I remember that.
Who sang it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Dave Edmonds.
What's the name of the song?
Time ago. Now I pay you $50 to get a blow. You got my penis.
Stop.
Oh, sorry. You hear me knocking Dave Edmonds.
Very good.
Yeah.
3 out of 10.
3?
Yeah. 3 out of 10. That's about what we
Failing
thought.
grade, though.
Very
It's
good,
a
Mike.
failing grade.
Not in Major League Baseball.
Shit.
Not in Major League Baseball.
But see, you picked out some really
Well, that
hard
was the idea.
Well, yeah, but
You would have
said,
been.
who starred in frickin' whatever that
But
TV
you
show
did,
was.
none of
You
them-
would have been second in the American League in 1968.
That's right.
See, there
It
you
was
go,
301. Yes. You know who was
You
second?
would have been second.
Danny Cater, 290. You can look it up.
Again, you would have been second.
Danny Cater finished second, 290.
Now, Ben, who's
You can
whose
look
qui-
it up.
Whose quiz did you like better?
I'll take the music.
the music
quiz.
was fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You remember that song "Blow Me" by Popeye and the Olive Oils? You remember them?
Boy, oh boy. You know,
So
he is a sore loser, isn't he?
Nah,
Dino?
sore,
Terrible.
shit.
It's unbelievable.
the only sores I have, we're not talking about. Okay.
How dare you?
So you, John Dennis, are going back to Florida in October.
Yes. Taking the auto train.
Oh,
What?
yeah.
What's that?
You bring your car
The
on
auto
the
train.
train.
Put your car on the train, and then you get a sleeper car, and you sleep for 8 or 9 hours.
Oh, that's
You
nice.
don't even have to sleep.
Awesome. I
It
didn't know
gets-
this exists.
It's from Washington, D.C., essentially to Washington, D.C., to Orlando, Florida. That's 900 miles of savings on Route 95, which is a shit show.
Oh, it sure is.
Shit show.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you and it leaves at 5 o'clock at night. So you have dinner, go to sleep, you wake up, you're in fucking Orlando.
Fuck, I've
bingo.
never heard of this
See, that's
before.
pretty
The
good.
auto train.
That's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, yeah.
I like Orlando.
I
a
was
lot.
by far the youngest person on the auto train
So
on the
it's-
way north.
So you must
It's
have
like
nice-
it's like a Viking river cruise.
I peed on that old lady.
And the funny thing is, she didn't even wake up. Oh, God. Well, Dino, I'll tell you what, man, it's always good to see you. Your shows, when you're on this podcast, we have the best numbers.
And we
Why
have the
is
best
that?
time. It's because we have the best time.
Why is that? And you're in Florida, living there. You're up here 3-4 months a year.
Exactly.
And we're going to play golf at Shining Rock
Shining Rock.
Golf Club.
Yeah.
And
Played Sunday.
let's. How'd you do?
I play did okay, but I birdied 13.
Oh yeah, that bitch of a hole. That hole makes me honestly. I'm either going to bogey it or kill myself on that hole every single time.
My bet's on the ladder.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Because the that course has the first 4 holes are hard. And
Oh, it's a great
Shining
golf
Rock.
course.
It
Great,
is.
great track, great greens. Yep.
And Dino is going back to Florida, and he comes once a year, and that's our record-breaking performance. If we took Dino's overall ratings on this show compared to any other guest, he's kicking the shit out of
How many repeat people do you generally have?
Well, we have
me.
We have a stable of superstars.
And who
Dino,
would
that
they be?
comes through.
Who else?
like Jerry Thornton does once or
Thornton?
twice a year.
Yeah.
He's pretty.
Ordway does about once a year.
Fiore.
Yeah, John Fiore's great.
Yeah.
He's a hot shit. You know, but we have
Spaceman.
people who have come on the
space.
show and then refuse to ever come back.
Well,
You know,
that's true.
so that-
Understandable.
That happens. But always great to have Dino back in town, and we'll look forward to the next time I'm in Florida or you're here.
Yeah. But let's play Shining Rock this weekend.
Let's do that.
See if you can get a hall pass.
Do Saturday at Shining Rock. And you guys, what's with you in the
You guys want to come?
non-golf?
You want to come?
I'm
Billy?
not going to. I suck at golf.
So does Mikey. I still play.
Yes, of course I do.
Ben, you want to play?
I've never golfed in my life.
Well, then you stay where you are.
Yep, exactly. You don't want me to come.
Yeah, because we don't want to slow
Unless you need someone to drive the carts. That's about all
We
I'm
don't
good
want to
for.
slow it down. John Dennis, award-winning broadcaster, Channel 7. You were with for how many years?
20.
20 years, and then at EEI for 20.
20. I think
So
it's
you're
about
like-
40.
You're over 40 then.
Yeah, it's about
You
40.
must be over 40. And do you ever talk to any of the old guys from the WEI?
Just at
days?
Ordway's Broadcast Hall of Fame
Right, yeah.
induction. That was fun.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
good to see
yeah.
see Glenn. He's the same, you know. Hey, I'm glad he landed on his feet. In fact, I'm surprised he has feet because for so many years
He hasn't seen them.
He hasn't seen them, and neither has anybody else. Oh man, John Dennis, everybody.
Mike A., thanks.
And we're going to do a little tune here by request. Joe and Jerry. Ready, Joe? I'm ready. We'd broken up for good just an hour before. Joe. Now I'm staring at the bodies as they're dancing across the floor. Then the band slowed the tempo. The music gets you down. It was the same old song with with a melancholy sound. Oh. Now, they don't write them like that anymore, Troop. You're right, Joe. They just don't write them like that anymore. We've been living together for 1,000,000 years. Oh, she was friggin' old, haggard. Feels so strange out in the atmospheres. The jukebox plays a song I used to know. I'm sorry. Joe. They don't write them like that anymore. Can you believe it? They don't write them like that anymore, Joe. Swear to God, pisses me off. Calm down, Troop. Hey, Troop, say John Jaha for me. John Jaha? Now I wind up staring at an empty glass. Then I pull down the pants and show everyone my ass. Hey, they don't write them like that anymore. You're right, Joe. You still write them like that anymore. Can we leave now? Let's go.